This podcast is a member of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts and content creators, visit bio.link/Red5.
It's Tuesday,
Yes.
as always. Wow. And there's Isaac. How's it going, Isaac? And Isaac was over in the other chat on Scare Up Live. And
Yes.
wow. Yeah, I got digging through that website, Isaac. Holy crap. There's some stuff in there.
Yeah.
Back to the Future stuff.
Yes.
Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff.
Yes.
Trying to think of some of the other stuff I
James Bond, Harry
Oh, yeah,
Potter,
Kim's all excited.
Ghostbusters,
saw. Kim's all excited for the James Bond stuff. like-
Doctor Who.
Yeah, they had a replica Doctor Who TARDIS.
Yeah.
That they're gonna be selling, but yeah, the prices are. Whew. Oh, looky, my daughter showed up for once.
Hello, Hannah.
For once. I'm joking.
Hey, she's got things going too.
Yeah. Like what?
Like she does work.
Which means, I guess, if my daughter's watching, then more likely my son-in-law. Hi, Mikey.
Yes.
And also probably the grandkids. Hi, Brindley, in case.
Yes.
Be good for your mother. I mean it, kids. Be good. Anyways, how you doing, Kim?
Doing good.
You're doing good.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And hey, Kenny.
You got it.
I did. See, I just did your job. I just shouted out the chat.
Yeah, I know you did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need to pull something up.
You got to pull something up. We got to pull up. Mm-hmm.
I have to pull my very few notes I got.
Very few notes. And there's Megan. Megan just showed up.
Hi, Megan.
Yes, Megan. Road just ended. All right, cool. Yeah, Megan, you said you were going through. I was going through it, and wow, there's a lot of really cool stuff in there.
Yeah, there is.
There's a lot of stuff where I'm like, oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh, no, I want this. Let me get off of here before I go broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Still your. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I agree. We were just mentioning it. Some of the stuff we saw. I mean, I didn't even make it through all the pages yet. So I think I made it through 9 of the 60 pages of stuff.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they had some original Ghostbusters stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Plus, they had 2016 Ghostbusters stuff,
Mm-hmm.
proton packs and stuff like
Yes.
that, ghost traps.
Yeah.
I know there's a replica of. They had. I believe they had the hoverboards
Yes.
from Back to the Future Part 2.
Yes.
They also had the newspaper
Yes.
from Back to the Future.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there.
There is.
And I think the one that really made me happy for was when I saw that Back to the Future 2 Pepsi.
Yeah.
The Pepsi that popped
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I
Popped
want
up.
that.
Yeah.
There's a few items, there's a lot in there I wanted. But anyways, shall we get through the shout outs?
Yes.
We just did the shout outs. I
Yes.
did all the shout outs.
Yes, you did the shout outs to the chat.
And there's Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Backyard TARDIS, just so you know, they do have in that auction a backyard a TARDIS in there. I don't remember the price, but they do have a TARDIS.
Yes, they do.
It's quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was from 2005, if I remember right. On that prop thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the shout outs the business end.
Yes. Thank you to our Patreons, Luna Girl, Dragon Buddy, Don Dellis Nuchstolski, Nicholas Schaefer, Steve Long, Hannah, Mikey, Brynlee, and Case. Welcome to our newest Patreon, Pop My Culture, who joined through the 7-day
Oh, I don't know why I still
free
have that.
trial
Yeah,
option.
she did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And again, if you're not watching Pop My Culture, put the kids to bed and go watch Pop My Culture
Yeah,
because it's a very good show.
it is. And you too can also join our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/usedabusedpod.
Right. And you
And-
have the option to join. There's the dollar version
And $5. You can also do the 7-day trial
for both of them.
For both of them, 7-day free trial. Yes.
Yeah. So you can give us a try for 7 days. The $5 pretty much gets you when we do upload extra videos and stuff. That'll get you that stuff. Other than that, $1 will get you your name up in lights, pretty much like that.
Yep.
And also, if you are the $5 version of that, you also get your name in lights, obviously. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm hold it. Scott's got to.
Please get your shit together.
All right.
Don't forget to smash the like button. And if you are new to the channel, click subscribe, then click the bell to be notified when we go live. Search Used and Abused Pod today on all of your favorite podcast apps, including Apple, Google, Audible, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. Yeah, I need to do the same thing. You can find Used and Abused Pod on Facebook, the Gram, and Twitter. You can email us at usedandabusedpod@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail at 928-719-0749. Go to tpublic.com and search for Used and Abused Pod. All
I'm all wearing my Used and Abused shirt
Yeah.
today, obviously.
For our merch store, there are t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, face masks, onesies, coffee mugs, and etc. And yes, this is one of the designs.
Oh, wait. Yeah, there's Red 5. Wait,
Yeah.
how are we at Cantina?
Yeah.
We missed the Red 5 Network.
Yeah, we are proud members. We are a proud member of the Red 5 Network. Go to bio.link/Red5 to find more exciting podcasts. There is literally something for everyone.
There is.
Check out the Sidebar Cantina.
No, check out the Cantina family.
Yeah, check out the Cantina family.
We originally started off in the Cantina family. We'll always be a part of the Cantina family.
Yes.
Which started with the originals.
The Sidebar Cantina live every Monday on YouTube at 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern.
Speaking of Sidebar yesterday, right?
Uh-huh.
So they're talking about the new Flash movie. Obviously, I've never seen it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm not going to see it, so it doesn't matter. I can get spoiled all I want. But Kristen, Jason's wife,
Uh-huh.
had one last Father's Day gift to give Jason. She got him or made him a Black Series figure of himself.
Yeah.
Wearing the gray tank top, the one that we all hated him wearing.
Yeah.
And I mean, got his tattoos perfect.
Yeah.
And including it's got a red lightsaber and then also the Jason Rose pillow.
Yep.
But it was really good work. I mean,
Yeah. It
that was
was.
freaking awesome.
Then
Escape Pod.
is live every Pantless Wednesday
remember
on
that
YouTube at
tomorrow.
7:05 p.m. Eastern.
I think they're on autopilot tomorrow, what I understand.
Yeah, they are on
They're
autopilot.
celebrating. What are they celebrating?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Forgot.
Stranger Things is now finally returning.
Stranger
This-
Things has happened is now returning.
this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, with season 3, episode 1.
Yes.
So catch Don Dellis, Newt Solsky, and Luna Girl as they are watching Stranger Things for the very first time, which I'm watching it with them for the very first time. So join us in the chat. Hopefully we ain't got nothing going on so I can actually be in the chat for once.
Yeah.
Saturday nights are hard for us because we are gone.
Yeah, we are.
So yeah, so Stranger Things has happened, is returning.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. And then
Layman's terms.
is on YouTube only.
Keith.
Also the Orange and Fett Show on Spotify, now available on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, blah.
That. Oh, speaking of iTunes, remember I got to talk about something about iTunes here in a little bit.
Okay.
Or Apple Podcasts.
Okay. And then Swede Studios and Explicit Noise are both on YouTube.
As a reminder, all links are in the show notes pinned to the top of our Twitter page, and you can go to bio.link/usedabusedpod.
Yes.
Anyways, so let's go ahead and take care of a little bit more on the business. iTunes.
Yes.
So with Anchor, now Spotify for podcasters, when I originally set it up, they created the whole app, the Apple iTunes thing, right? So I had no access, couldn't get access to it through like Apple to get our show information or whatnot, right? Only time we knew about rating or reviews if I went into and looked at the reviews from the Apple Podcast app.
Uh-huh.
So over the weekend, I created a new one where I have the logins. Now, obviously, Apple it's confusing because it shows both of them.
Yes.
So until I can get it where the one is not receiving any more new shows.
Yeah.
So I'll still have to double check. But yeah, so there's 2 listings on Apple right now. Once I can get Apple either merge the 2.
Yes.
Or kick out the original, which if it does, it erases all of our ratings that we had before.
Yeah.
But, so
yeah,
I'll be working on that, trying to get Apple to either merge the 2 together so I get access to the other one, or have them deactivate the other one because Anchor or / Spotify is not supposed to have control of my podcast on Apple.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at with that.
Yes.
And then that way also, but then again, if we ever change hosting sites, which means we get a new RSS, then it would switch
Yeah, it would.
to the new one because I won't have it go. I have no way of having a new RSS feed go to the old one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and we are looking into maybe leaving Spotify for podcasters. So just so everybody knows.
Yeah, we are.
Don't worry, it'll be an announcement that comes up.
Yeah. Well,
Either Kim will do it while I'm gone, so I'll be like, text her and say, "Hey, I did it. We're no longer on this." More likely, anything will not happen until after I'm back,
yeah.
due to the fact I just got Kim trained on how to do. Well, StreamYard's different, so really you're not going to have to worry about uploading. That would be me.
Okay.
So I could get it switched while I'm gone.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Anyways, we got anything else?
Nope.
No, nothing else.
Not that I know of.
Not a thing.
No.
Okay. I meant talk to the people, Kim.
Okay.
We'll just talk to them.
I don't know what to talk about.
Waka waka waka.
Waka waka.
Okay. What?
Yes, Isaac. I can do that too.
What, you mean like this?
Please get your shit together.
You do? Yeah. It's Christmas Eve, and you've come to warn me that I'm squandering my life. Oh, what's it called?
You're gonna let this fly.
Street?
No.
Oh, it's a Wonderful Life.
No.
Not Star Wars.
No. A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Yes, I love that one because the fact that it does got Carrie Fisher in it. And if she's going through, she then says, not Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. Oh. Waste technology. We all do.
Yes.
We all do. We all do, Nicole.
Yes.
I say she's having a technological
Difficulties.
difficulties tonight.
Yeah.
Well, this could be fun. Well, you know what? Well, we'll go ahead and bring Jennifer in.
Yeah.
We won't start. We'll wait for Nicole to get in.
Yes.
Get in here. But we'll bring Jennifer in while you and Jennifer kind of talk and whatnot. And I will start pulling up. I gotta get into another deal and bring up some photos and stuff.
Okay.
So we have them for the show.
All right.
All right. So first of all, from Peace Love Disney, Jennifer,
Hi, everyone.
how's it going?
Doing good. So, how are you guys doing?
Oh, doing great.
Good.
Nicole's hopefully she'll be here in a minute.
Yay.
Right. Kim right now is going, oh, I'm waiting for him to set his timer. Because every time Kim tells me that, it's like
Yeah.
timer.
Yeah, you do set the timer on me.
I do. I do that. That's the good thing about being a husband. You can do stuff like that.
Yes, I know.
And then give you crap if you're not here on time.
Yeah, I know.
You said a minute. Where are you? Trying to remember how to do all this again. This is what makes it fun, don't it?
Yes.
All right. Move tab to new window. It didn't work.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it did. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. I'm like, which one am I doing here?
Just look for things that say 8.
Yeah, right.
You'll find them.
All right. Share screen. So we have this ready to go.
Yes. So we can go ahead and
Right. All right, real quick. We're just gonna let everybody see it real quick. Make sure it works. All right, it's working.
Yes.
Cool. All right, cool. I'm ready to go there.
yes, we're now ready.
Okay.
It's okay, Nicole. She's saying she had major issue with photos today.
That's
It's
fine.
called internet.
It is. It is called.
It is called technology. Dealing with technology.
Yeah, it's wonderful when
Yeah.
it works, but when it don't work, it's horrible.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what everything is based on is technology. Everything you do is some way based with technology, either phones or computers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And when things go wrong, it's not fun.
No, makes for a very long day.
It does.
It does. You know what? I wonder if I can bring that up too, real quick, and see. Or it's in the prop store stuff.
Mhm.
Get everybody in our chat going, oh, I want that. I want that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep, there it is. Review catalog. Oh, yeah. Where?
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Where the heck's the catalog? That is not a catalog.
No.
Mhm.
Why are you bringing it up?
Huh? Because there was actually some, you didn't see, I didn't show it to you. There was actually some cool Disney stuff in here too.
Oh, okay.
Because they also had, they kicked this one out in a window so I can see. Maybe. I didn't work that time. Yeah, dude. Hell we go.
So okay, so you're all right. So yeah, this is what.
Oh, it asked another question. Now it asked another question. I gotta have this. I gotta have where I can see StreamYard so I can tell when
Yeah.
Nicole does pop up. So I mean,
Well, yeah.
stop that one real quick. We'll bring this other one up because we're gonna get everybody in the chat going. Oh, I want this.
Okay, so we're just well, I guess it's free from
There it is.
free promotion.
Yeah, it's free promotion for him.
Free promotion.
All right, let me kick this one. Slide this over. Oh, what the heck? I'm hitting buttons. Okay.
Okay, so what was that all about?
I don't know, but there you go. Addams Family, 1991, Bean Hand. Stand it.
Yeah.
Kim's all excited about that one.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I think I can search these real quick.
Yeah, search Disney.
I will. Oh, it won't let you search that way. Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Oh.
Okay, Kim just got all excited.
Mhm.
Oh.
1 minute. That one down. What do you see, Kim?
Wow.
Well, you got okay. You're really doing great for our audio audience.
Well, that's actually the tiki in the Enchanted Tiki Room fountain shield. Then
Yeah.
this one is the animated character skin from Epcot's Journey. And then you've got pictures of like Daisy and Donald, and also the grand opening scripts. Yeah.
There you go. There's one there. That's where most Star Wars fans are at.
Yeah. 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Oh, Star Wars, Star
Cruella
Tours.
DeVille's 2000 Glenn Close costume, feather costume.
Yeah.
Wow. 20,000. Nope.
Yeah,
Crimson
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, 1954 printed Nautilus blueprint. That'd be friggin' cool.
Tide. Yeah. And then here's Jean Naval Officer Jacket.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Click on that one real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Nicole would want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
All the girl stuff in here, too. Anyways,
I think Nicole's waiting to.
I think she is. Let's go ahead and bring her on. Okay, we're going to stop this year. So we shut off a little bit. Let's get Nicole in here. Nicole!
If you can't tell, I'm still having technology issues.
I can tell.
Still having technology issues. I can't even get on my internet, my laptop,
Oh,
which is
wow.
what I've been dealing with, and
Oh.
trying to upload other stuff. I'm able to finally get on here almost. It's just so. Hey, Ro, when you watch this on the rethink, it's computer issues, and you're not here to help me with it. It's all good. So, and hello to the chat. Yes, my bestie. Hello, Kim and Scott. I hope by next week we'll have all this, fun stuff hashed out.
I'm sure it's just a glitch. Glitch is amazing.
I'm like, man, I'm still working. Like, I'm still like trying to get my laptop like up to working because I'm
Uh-oh.
just like, it's like I can't even. Oh my God, did you guys hear my no? My phone just started like being a little pain again.
I know you were cutting out there
All
for a
right,
little
we're
bit.
gonna go before my computer, my cell phone changes its mind.
Yeah, I think we better get to the main topic. We've already done the housekeeping.
Does anybody else have any show and tell? Anybody?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do.
You could get started. I was like, you guys could start show and tell.
Well, I mean, these are old. We've had these for a while, but we figured for today it was definitely worth it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw Sophia with Mickey Mouse. Jennifer, that's on my birthday and Christmas list. Just saying.
So this is an original. This one me and my sister had and played the living crap out of it. Of course, it's been played. You got hold that, Kim.
Yes.
You guys talk about. You guys want to know why the show was originally called Used and Abused?
Look at the record. Look at.
That is what happens when a young kid gets a hold of the records at a very young age and can play them.
His name is Scott, by the way.
That is for truth on that. And then a few years ago, over Goodwill,
Yes.
Kim got excited because we found
Oh my
Christmas
God,
Carol.
Scott, that's like my dreams. Why are you holding my dreams, Scott?
And then it also still includes the booklet.
Oh, wow.
Woo woo.
Nobody else can hear all these beats and crap going off on our computer. But yeah, it's got the booklet. Yeah, Kim was excited about this one. Heck, it even still has the
Well, we know about Kim getting excited, Scott,
I know she got excited when I was showing off some of the props. She was getting all excited when I was showing off the props from earlier from the Scarif Live thing. We thought, well, we'll just kill some time here. We'll show off some props. They're for sale.
I think.
Oh, she was frozen. Oh,
Hello?
I can clip that one.
Why me?
Oh, no.
Hello?
Yep, we got you.
Yeah, we gotcha.
Why me? Why me? Why today?
Nick said,
My
Nicole,
stuff my stuff just can stop working when I'm at work. Okay, that's it. I ain't got no time. Let's see if you guys don't see my boot. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I got nothing. This has just been becoming a bad dream. Anyhow, okay. So I saw two records, both that I love.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's all we got.
Any tell from you guys?
Nope. That's all we got.
Jennifer, do you have any show and tell? I mean, your house is a whole museum in itself.
I was gonna say, but a lot of it is really hard to, I should have took pictures because they're really heavy. I got 2 Mickey snow globes, and one is very cool. So
You'll have to take a
really
picture
heavy.
post it, and then tag us to it.
Yeah,
You'll put show and tell, used and abused.
yeah. They're
I
really.
love it.
And I got some, of course, Mickey
Oh,
stuffed
yeah.
animals. Mm.
Isaac, no, I cannot blame this on Kitty, who is right there. This is fully on technology this week. Trust me, it's been all day. I've been like talking to Scott on and off all day. When I get on 5G, it won't allow me to do. It's been a mess. It's been a mess. So
Yeah, it's probably something.
my turn. So I got a new mug this week. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. So it's got almost all the 8, right?
Yeah.
But guess what else I got?
Mhm.
Oh, Scott, you're gonna love it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jennifer, I know what you could have shared today. Your bestie got you something. Looks kind of like it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Walt Disney, from Mickey Mouse to the Kingdom, The Art of Walt Disney.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of helpful for today.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hi, friends. Cole's having a day. Forgive her. Forgive her. You.
We'll just call it a double Monday.
Yeah, we will.
Man, here we go again. It's become like no. My morning was and then my day and then my afternoon was like, and then I was just yeah. So yeah, I guess double Monday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who knew?
Yeah. Who
What?
knew? Who knew? Oh, it happens. It happens. It happens to all of
That
us.
is not what she said, Scott.
Okay. Well,
I am so glad Kim gets my humor. You know, next week will be so much fun. You just wait. You're gonna be like, what is wrong with these two?
Mhm.
I don't have to worry about it. I'm on the show. What do you mean?
You're gonna have to be like, now, Jennifer, you gotta hold these two down.
What do you mean you too? I mean, there's gonna be Tina plus Lunar plus Jennifer. I mean, and Hannah.
Well, Jennifer is probably the most reasonable one, if I'm being honest, that I know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
She's gotta be the one.
Jennifer's gonna be going. What the hell did I sign up for?
Yes,
Thank you, Scott. Thank you. I
yes,
didn't-
exactly.
Yes. What he said.
I already know that next week's show is gonna be off the rails.
It will.
I mean, normally we barely are on a rail, but next week, if I mean, I know it's a little bit different in Back to the Future, but rails, where we're going, we don't need rails.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Well, should we get into this while Nicole still got internet?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so mad right now.
Mhm.
hold on, I gotta grab the-
I'm like laying around my laptop, like as we're talking, because I'm like, come on, work with me. I mean, I'm just so mad. It's really bad when you see that it has a strong connection and then doesn't have connection. For those who are listening to this on Spotify, Nicole is having technology issues today.
Yes.
Mhm.
She is.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Well, wait, what is this? Excellent 8, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
This
Excellent 8.
is great.
Shall I explain real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we are going to be covering the original Disney characters. Not just beginning with Mickey Mouse. Actually, technically, we're talking about 9 tonight, and not necessarily 8. We always talk about the main 8,
Mhm.
which is Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Chip, and Dale, right? We also could not forget the rabbit that began it all. So, no further ado, we're going to actually hand this over to Jennifer as she talks about Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And Scott, good news, most of those photos should be uploaded and in folders. There you go. Woo, woo. You got the right picture right on the first thing.
There we go.
Okay, that is a picture of me meeting Oswald at California Adventures in 2015, which was their 60th celebration. That was the first time meeting him.
Awesome.
Alrighty, so Oswald. Looking at my notes. His first debut was in the animated short Charlie Troubles. That was on September 5th, 1927. He starred in several animated shorts from 1927 through 1938. Oswald's character was taken in 1928 by Charles Mitz, who also worked for Universal. 27 animated Oswald shorts were produced at Walt Disney Studios. So they did 27 out of all the other ones. First, Oswald Poor Papa was rejected by Universal due to poor production and quality and sloppiness and age of Oswald. Okay, the first voice by Bill Nolan in 1929. And then there's been 11 other people since then. And Walt Disney got the rights back in 2006. And he had two friends, Fanny Cottontail, which was a rabbit, and I'm going to butcher this name, Ortasius, if I'm wrong, sorry, it was a cat. He had a villain named Poor Papa. No, sorry. First, Oswald Poor Papa was rejected. Oh, we did that. Never mind. Sorry. I lost contract. Okay, the villain Peg Leg Pete, which was a bear character that went on to appear in the Mickey Mouse as a villain too, but he was more of a cat character and his name was just Pete. So that is basically what I found about Oswald. And it was created by Herb and Walt Disney.
Awesome.
Like that now?
Yeah, now you're live on the air. We can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just having you move over because you were kind of off screen there for a minute, Kim.
Oh, okay.
That is really awesome. I don't know how many saw the newest one when he came back, but it was so cool to see Oswald back. Like, where he should have been. Like, I know we all say it all began with a mouse, but yet Oswald deserved his due and he deserves his credit. And, you know, I know, but technically Mickey really does steal everybody's hearts, but Oswald just holds a special. My 2 cents. Sorry, still playing around.
For the fact that he lost Oswald, he might have never did Mickey Mouse, made by Mickey Mouse, and that's what Disney has said too, basically, that he paid the way for Mickey Mouse.
That's a very good point.
Yeah,
it's a very good point.
And
Isaac learned.
No, Nicole, he said restart your router.
You know where it's located is like very far away, like on a second story, and that means I would have to probably get rid of possibly where I'm at right now with you guys on my phone.
Yeah, do it later.
later, Gator, because I got my phone finally working.
And Nick, big backyard artist says he came back just in time for a great game.
Oh, We're early on the game. Week early. That's okay.
All right.
Oh,
Oswald, that's freaking awesome.
That is.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, Walt Disney lost, their brothers lost Oswald because of copyrights and everything. He didn't know about any of that at the time, and he learned a valuable lesson. Universal ended up owning it, and he didn't really realize, and he also stole a lot of his animators at the time. So he was the lowest of low when he lost Oswald.
wow.
And
That's really
it's the train ride that made him start thinking about another character that he can do, and he learned to do copyright and everything, and that was, of course, Mickey Mouse.
You know, it is a really good story.
Hey, Spencer.
No, you're good, Spencer. We are just talking about Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. So
Yeah.
you're in lucky timing, buddy.
Perfect timing.
I mean, I'm not in great timing right now with my computers, but as you're going to find out, good otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm definitely watching that tonight after our show.
So, but no, I think it's really awesome that Disney, you know, this is what helped pave his way, as you were saying, Jennifer, for other stuff. It really did open up other doors.
Yeah. Walt had to learn the hard way throughout the years. He could have quit a long time ago, but he just kept on pushing. And
Yeah,
learned from
that's
his
right.
mistakes and just kept going.
Very,
Oswald,
very.
good character. Would like to see him more. Spencer says.
You could blame it on Universal at the beginning, for the beginning, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Disney could get him back. So, I mean, why not start including him in more stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But
more Oswald merchandise now. He's in video games. Yeah, Disney is starting to use him a lot more.
Nice.
Right. All right. Well, should we begin where what we normally consider it begins, with a mouse?
Yeah.
All right, Jennifer. All you, girl.
All right. Okay, I got to start off with this quote that everybody has heard. I only hope that we don't lose sight of one thing, and that is that it all started by a mouse. All right, the facts I found about Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse's birthday, of course, is November 18th, 1928. Mickey was created by Walt and some help by Ub Isaac, if I'm saying his last name right. The first person to ever voice Walt Disney was Walt Disney himself from 1928 through 1947, because he could not find an actor that captured what he wanted for Mickey.
Awesome.
So one of the animators were like, "You do it, Walt," and he started voicing Mickey Mouse. When they were deciding on the name of Mickey Mouse, of course, they thought of Mortimer Mouse, but Walt Rife did not like that name at all, and she suggested Mickey. But from what I read too, she liked a baseball player named Mickey Rooney, I think it was his last name. So that's another reason why she suggested Mickey Mouse. The first appearance was in Playing Crazy. Steamboat Willie was the first in sound. Mickey's first phrase, hot dog, was in, I think I found out the 5th film he said his first words. On Mickey's 50th birthday, November 18th, 1978, Mickey became the first cartoon character to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Wow.
Mickey, this is a really fun fact. Mickey Mouse is the most common written-in candidate for president in every presidential election. I thought that was kind of funny.
That is. That's awesome.
Mickey pals such as Goofy, Donald, and Pluto didn't come until the 1930s. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, his first feature film was in Fantasia in 1940. And I have another quote that I found from Walt Disney. He said, "When people laugh at Mickey Mouse, it's because he's so human. And that is the secret of his popularity."
Awesome. So here we have all the different iterations of Mickey through all the years. And then flip the page. Different Mickey Mouse movie posters. And I can't zoom that one in. Bummer.
That's Brave Little Taylor. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Mickey goes, I mean, I think for everyone, especially our generation, we know who Mickey Mouse is. I mean, he's pretty much, I mean, Isaac said it earlier, or not Isaac. Yeah, Isaac did it first, where he said the song is getting, the Clubhouse song is trying to wiggle in his ear. MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse.
Donald Duck!
Mickey Mouse. Well, I will sing it because one, I love that song, and yeah, I mean, probably the first Disney character I ever knew was Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
Me too.
And he, as we get older and we start learning things, yeah, we find out, about Oswald and stuff. But I mean, for most of us, he is our first introduction to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't get to, didn't go to a lot of movies back then, so you're welcome,
Well,
Isaac.
and I think there's just something very special and magical about Mickey Mouse. He brings this lightheartedness, fun, comfort. There's something very comforting about Mickey and lovable, and you just want to hug him, I have to say, this is the one thing, I'm going to do one quick hot topic thing, because I got to say it. And I'm probably shooting myself in the foot afterwards for saying it. But, this is what makes me so sad when people they blame it on Mickey or it all began, the mouse is, they make those mean comments. And it's like, this character, this fictional character did not do what this current board's been doing, and I dislike when I see these horrible illustrations of this wonderful character that Walt Disney works. I mean, again, as Jennifer was telling us earlier about Oswald, is that he went through a lot before he got to Mickey. And once he got Mickey, it was like almost like Mickey was a sign of hope and of good times. And I think when people start tearing down on Walt Disney's wonderful character that he created, that it's really heartbreaking.
I agree with you,
Honestly,
Megan.
if I see it, I just dislike it, because I'm just like, no, why are you blaming what's currently happening on a fictional mouse that has nothing to do with it, and on, Walt's legacy? Because again, I agree with Megan too. He's very comforting, wholesome. There's just something about Mickey.
Yeah.
You get excited. You know what I mean? You see his picture pop up and you're like, oh my God. I will not forget when I went to go see Frozen and they had included the Mickey Mouse and Minnie. There was a short done before the movie. And I remember I was so excited. Okay, I'm an adult. I had a child. And I'm like, oh my God, Mickey Mouse short. There's going to be a Mickey Mouse short. Like, you cannot be late to the movie theater, people. We have to be there on time because there's going to be a Mickey Mouse short included. And I was so excited, and yeah. So I'll step away back from the hot topic for now, but it's just how I feel. I love Mickey. He's a wonderful character.
One of the reasons,
I agree, Nick.
Yeah,
one
man.
of the reasons why I had to do Mickey Mouse is because I love Walt Disney himself. He is an idol of mine. and you can never convince me any differently. But if you read a lot of his biographies, you would find out that a lot of people would say that that's Walt Disney. Mickey is Walt Disney personality shining through.
Here she is. Sorry. Hi. Kitty's gone. Kitty, hold on. Oh, hold on. Do it one more time. Do it one more time. Stop very quickly. Here she goes.
There's our unofficial mascot.
Like,
She
I'm out of here.
She crawled to the side of me, and I was like, "Ooh!" And I was like, "Shoot!" As I try to
So
pull
I
it
have
more.
one more quote that I want to say.
Okay.
Go
Based
for
on Walt Disney talking about him and Mickey being so close. The life and adventures of Mickey Mouse have been closely bound up with my own personal and professional life. It is understandable that I should have sentimental attachment for the little passage who played such a big part, of course, of Disney productions, and been so happily accepted as an amusing friend wherever films are shown around the world. He speaks for me, and I speak for him.
Hmm.
Awesome.
I just don't like what they put in his mouth now. Okay, I told you I'd step away. I'll step away. I promise. Because that's just a wonderful quote.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back real quick and like Backyard Tarzan, Nick was saying, kids today don't know Mickey. They need to do an animated Mickey movie in theaters again. And I completely agree.
Or they just need those shorts.
My daughter, I can attest to this from when I was up there, when Case was born. Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse house, was it Clubhouse? The newest one right here, the one down the very bottom of the screen. She was always playing that for my granddaughter. And then Megan, who else wishes they could give Mickey a big or a hug right now?
I do.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know Jennifer can attest to this. With my own daughter, she watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. We always had the Mickey Mouse shorts on, or Goofy, or Donald, or I always wanted to put vintage out. Not only did I do vintage, I also did Looney Tunes and Popeye and other ones. But in regards to Disney, we definitely were showing her all the original OG Mickey and Minnie.
right, which is awesome.
My cat is like literally, her tail is. Hold on, y'all want to see this? You guys want to see this? This is funny. Let's see if I can get my camera to switch. Hi, hold on. Can you guys see what she's doing right here? Can you see her tail?
Yeah, there's her tail.
Look. Hi. Wait. Look at this. Look at this happy face for what she's doing. Look at her. Look at her face. Look at her. That's what she's doing. Yep. Look at her. You can see her tail from here. Happy taffy. Look at that. Little stinker. And we all wonder why I'm having problems. Anyways, back to Mickey.
Oh,
Actually. So, yeah.
but yes, yep.
Mhm.
The thing is even like Jennifer said there, the fact that Walt, voiced Mickey because couldn't find that right voice actor for Mickey right at first.
Mhm.
And that's awesome.
Oh,
And-
here. If you really big, hold on. There's my AirPods. Look at that beautiful castle that's near. Is that the one? That's near Megan right now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Megan.
Dang it, Megan. Oh, and she froze. There, we can just keep her up on screen now. Take your screenshots now, folks.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and Megan, can we please do a special use and abuse pet stream at some point where various friends come on and show off their pets? Hey,
We can?
could probably have more. I'm gone.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we did lose Nicole.
Yeah, we did.
She is still frozen.
Yeah.
Elsa showed up.
Mm.
Well, all right. I gotta look at this Saw the outline. Oh, good. Kim's up next.
Yes, I'm up next with.
Yeah, you go ahead, Kim.
Okay.
I'll get there where we can get this.
All right. So I am doing Minnie Mouse, which, as everybody knows, is attached to Mickey in one way or another. Her and Mickey have been attached for years.
Yeah.
I can't. Oops.
And she was actually November 28th, 1938, but she actually appeared on Steamboat Willie as a single passenger with Peg-Leg Pete and Mickey in November 18th, 1928. Now, she was originally cast as a struggling actor, singer, musician, all in one. Her catchphrase "Yahoo" is actually a 1920s flapper girl thing. So and it's an affectionate one. She did start out as was in that picture. She started out just wearing a hat, and then it eventually evolved into what everybody knows her as her red polka dot dress with red bow, high heel shoes, and white bloomers. And sometimes those high heel shoes have bows on them. Eventually, you can see her now as she progressed in appearing in the pink. So she was actually pretty frequent through the 1930s and 40s. She was voiced by many people, which was Walt Disney from 1928 to 29, Marisylite Gardner, 30 to 39, Ruth Clifford, 42 to 52, Russie Taylor, 1986 to 2019, and now her most current voice is Catherine Robrock, 2019 to present. She was also animated by many animators, one of them in The Three Musketeers, Simon Ashton, and then David Benaventiu, sorry about butchering that name, Manny Bandidos, Andrew Collins, Mark Wasak, and Michael Badman. She has appeared in many films, including one of them that I personally like, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and also Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. She did have a cameo at the end of Roger Rabbit, which I did realize that when you see all the characters. In 2018, she was actually another one that was recognized and got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Dang.
Yes, she was.
And this is what really got me. Her full name was originally Minerva Mouse, and they just did it to me, shortened it to Minnie. She does like music, shopping, flowers. She does have 2 pets. She has a cat named Figaro and a dog named Fifi, and she also had Frankie the Canary and also Hoppy the Kangaroo as well. So she's had many pets as well. She is what they call a classy, cheerful, and feminine. She's filled to the brim with love and affection, which we all know, and that's why I like her. She is also intelligent and sophisticated. She, again, like I said, she's appeared in many short cartoons with Mickey. She's appeared in many movies with Mickey, and she also has appeared with in The House of Mouse and Peg-Leg Pete. She's also played the damsel in distress with Peg-Leg Pete kidnapping her and Mickey having to save her. So, but yes. And so, yeah, she's one of my favorite Disney characters. I really like Minnie. So.
Hi, Nicole.
We're just gonna go with it.
Okay.
But yes. Oh yeah. No. What happened?
Yeah, she has the exact same birthday as Mickey Mouse.
Yep, she does.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
And it did take Minnie some time to get her started, but she finally did get it.
Oh, I do love her in the Brave Little Tailor too. Actually, Jennifer has one of my favorite coffee cups. If I'm up at my bestie's house, I want the cup, that big one that's got the Brave Little Tailor, because it's got Minnie Mouse in this beautiful princess dress.
Oh yeah.
And I love it.
Mhm.
And then
Anything else?
yeah, just one last thing. She did go obsolete in 1950. So in 1950, you did not really see her anywhere, and she was actually then recreated later, which I'm trying to find exactly when the recreation was of her.
Notes.
Oh, it might also be in that timeline in front of you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, okay, notes. 1983. It was 1983 when she was actually
Oh, yeah, right.
reintroduced.
Mickey and Minnie. In the
Yeah.
past 3 decades, their 1980s revival was still a popular one with Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Yep, yeah. So she went obsolete in the 50s, and then in 83 she was reintroduced.
Should we already mention something about the Christmas Carol?
What?
Should we let the little cat out of the bag?
Sure.
I got a picture of Figaro and Minnie. That would have been cute now that I think about it, because Jennifer put out that fun fact last week. That we're going to be covering Mickey's Christmas Carol in December. Woo, woo, woo. Because it's one of my favorites, and I love Sky and Kate because they're so nice. And they said, yes, we'll do it. And I'm like, yes. So, sorry, I get a little excited. Guess what?
What?
I'll be back.
I'm actually complete with Minnie.
Okay.
That's all. I just like her.
Just like her.
Yeah.
What about you, Jennifer? What's your thoughts on Minnie?
Oh, I love Minnie. I think she is really good for Mickey. Brings out more of his personality, I think. And I know are they married? Are they not married? And according to Walt, he always just figured that they are married.
Right.
That they didn't have to really state they are. They just are. He just thought it was very. I thought you guys knew.
Yeah, I think it's at that point. I think he pretty much figures everybody knew.
Yeah.
I think deep down, I've always kind of just assumed that they were married.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't think I really ever questioned whether or not they're not.
Yeah.
And also, if you look at both characters, they're both wearing white gloves.
Yep. Oh, the interesting thing about the white gloves, you talk about the white gloves, they only have 4.
Yeah.
They only have 4 fingers because he thought a 5th one it would make it look like a bunch of bananas. So he didn't want it to look like their hands being like a bunch of bananas. So that's why he decided on 4.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, and I know that I've seen pictures of Mickey and Minnie married before.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I have, because I've seen, if anybody follows Disney weddings, I may follow Disney weddings because it's really romantic and sweet. There have been sightings of Mickey and Minnie in white and things like that. So, I love Backyard TARDIS. They were courting. I love it, Nicholas. As there should be.
Exactly. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And then Isaac said September 30th, 1933 issue of Film Pictorial Magazine, Walt Disney addressed that very subject. In private life, Mickey is married to Minnie.
Mhm.
Well, and I feel like, okay, so real quick, sidebar. Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and Pluto, even Chip and Dale, all have where their big pictures come up. And I don't know if Minnie and Daisy do, but Minnie and Daisy really do make a huge difference. And they have a big impact on the characters at Disney. You know, they really do make a big impact. Minnie has always been one of my personal favorites since I was a little girl. I have a little Minnie that my grandparents gave me. She's got a little blue dress. I do believe it's from Disneyland. And I just adore her. She is just so cute and so much fun. And as I was saying earlier, I love the brave little. Oh, look who's back!
Yep,
But
Minnie's
yeah,
back.
love Minnie. I'm kind of going with the flow with it tonight, people, because you know technology. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I do love her red polka dot to match me. Yes, I do love that. With her
I
yellow.
think of Minnie, that's the dress I think of her, and it's the red and red polka dots.
Another fun fact I'm going to throw out. Then I know that Kim will appreciate this and Scott too. So they're one of my favorite things to watch of comfort. You can still watch it on YouTube, and that is and my grandparents actually had it downloaded on a VHS tape. There was a parade that was done in the 80s. It was for a big celebration. Betty White and B. Arthur were like the host of it, and there was a lot of people involved. But it was like, I think it was like Mickey Mouse's birthday and Minnie Mouse's birthday, so they had all these cute little skits. Well, there was this one moment that also included Dolly Parton, and they did 9 to 5, and it was so wonderful and so great. And here's Minnie with her cute little glasses and Minnie. And I just, as a kid, I just absolutely loved it and ate it up. Hello, Rolando.
Hello,
And so Minnie just really has always been kind of just, there's something special.
Yeah.
She's cute, you know, she's, yeah. I mean, we're going to get to those who really act more like us in here in a few minutes, you know? So,
Yeah, we are.
All right,
okay.
Can you get a control of the mouse now?
All right.
Now,
All right.
Pam, it's your turn to control the mouse. Oh, I mean, yeah, mouse.
Alrighty. And of course, I got to take my glasses off because I can't do this with me and my phone don't get along. Alrighty. Ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and add.
Pluto!
Yay!
Also,
Look at him. Look at his handsome self.
full name is Pluto the Pup. Other names is Rover in The Picnic, Murray in Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas.
Yes, because he's pulling Mickey's sleigh.
He was voiced by Lee Miller Sr., 1930 to 1940, Pinto Colvig, 1932 to 37, and again in 54 to 57. Jimmy McDonald from 41 to 53. Teddy Bard voiced him in Linda Paw. Paul Frees in 1959, and Bill Farmer from 1988 to present. The designer, Walt Disney originally, and then Paul Ruddish 2013 TV series redesign. Animators include Norman Ferguson, Simon Ashton in The Three Musketeers, David Benaviuti, Manny Bendados, Andrew Collins, Mark Wasick, Michael Badman, Lily Dale, Catherine O'Rourke, G. Santos, Tobias Swartz, my bad, John Power, Lauren Wagner, Don Lamb, Dan Pattenden, Brian S. Oh wow, I'm gonna butcher this one. Eston Leo. Sorry about that. Richard Bailey, Jonathan Dower, and George Nichols. Little history about Pluto. He first appeared unnamed in the 1930 Mickey Mouse cartoon, The Chain Gang, as a bloodhound on the trail of the escaped prisoner Mickey Mouse. The Bloodhound character was adapted into Mickey Mouse's dog, Rover, in The Picnic, and in 1931, Pluto's current name was given in The Moose Hunt. Pluto is also considered one of the first Disney characters to break out of the rubber hose and circle formula style in the style the studio had relied on. The dog's design gave him the appearance of actually being round instead of flat. In addition, Pluto is one of the first cartoon characters that is actually shown to have thought processes through the use of character animation. His thought processes are showcased in the landmark scene from 1934's Playful Pluto, in which Pluto becomes stuck to a piece of flypaper and attempts to figure out a way to get himself unstuck. Throughout the 1950s, Pluto would continue to appear in short films, but as the studio began focusing on other endeavors, such as their animated features, the introduction of television, and the debut of Disneyland, Pluto's career in animated shorts would eventually cease. His last theatrical cartoon in the original Mickey Mouse series began being The Simple Themes in 1953. Afterward, Pluto would make appearances in comic stories and some episodes of Walt Disney's anthology series, until finally vanishing from mainstream audience for nearly 3 decades. Unlike the rest of the classic cast, Pluto did not return for the short film Mickey's Christmas Carol, instead reappearing in 1990's short The Prince and the Pauper, reprising his classic role as Mickey's dog and companion. From this point forward, Pluto's vocal performance would be provided by Bill Farmer, who also began voicing Goofy around the same time. Pluto's red collar was also revamped as an identical green collar for most modern appearances, something that was first introduced in Society Dog Show in 1939. Today, Pluto remains one of Disney's most recognizable and popular characters, appearing in various forms of media and every incarnation of the Mickey Mouse franchise, along with Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Minnie, Daisy. Pluto is one of the 6 leading characters of the Walt Disney Company. A little bit more trivia. Pluto was also shown to be the pet dog of Donald Duck and Goofy on occasions. Pluto spoke once in his career, Kiss Me in The Moose Hunt. He also had one somewhat spoken line after that, Huh, in Pluto and the Armadillo, and Mickey and the Seal. Also, a few times in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Pluto often lets out a begging sound that sounds like yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
According to an interview that is an extra to the DVD of The Three Doctors, by the way, this is Doctor Who, in case anybody's wondering, Pluto was to be the namesake for the Doctor Who character K9, but the Walt Disney Company would not permit this.
Oh.
Pluto is also the name of the Roman god of the underworld.
Yeah.
His Greek counterpart is Hades.
Yep.
Consequently, Pluto, the dog, was actually created at the same time as the discovery of the dwarf planet named Pluto, which was at the time considered as the solar system's 9th planet. In the storybook, Mickey Mouse and the Pet Shop, it reveals that Mickey did name Pluto after the planet. An episode of Hercules has Hades learning that Romans call him Pluto and referencing to this character shouting, and I quote, I wouldn't name my dog Pluto, end quote. The more recent photographs of Pluto, the dwarf planet, taken by Hubble Space Telescope, reveal it to be the exact shade of orange as Pluto's the dog fur.
Oh, wow.
Pluto's head design is actually quite similar to Goofy's, minus the buck teeth. On the Walt Disney Studios lot, there is a curb dubbed Pluto's Corner.
Yes.
On the curb is a hydrant, while Pluto's footprints can be seen on the pavement. Only 3 footprints are seen, meant to indicate that Pluto took a restroom break in that spot. Pluto was initially planned to be the villain of the Chippendales Rescue Rangers movie, which would have featured him being able to speak off camera, with Will Arnett providing the voice. Due to negative feedback in test screenings, he was cut from the film altogether, hence why it ignores the existence of Chippendales' original shorts. and was replaced with Sweet Pete.
Yes.
Pluto's is freaking awesome.
Yes.
And I got thinking about this earlier. Thinking, I mean, I know we've mentioned this the last few weeks, where I love the horse, and I love, you know, the two non-speaking animal characters from Tangled.
Yeah.
And yet, here's your original, pretty much
Non-speaking character.
right.
Yep.
That could steal a show, steal a short. I mean, you laugh your rear off.
Do. You do.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I like Pluto.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I do too.
I do too.
Mm.
Anybody else got anything?
Well, I liked. I'm glad you included the fact that Pluto, of course, was once occasionally like the dog of both Donald and Goofy, and I agree. I really think that he can steal a show, so to speak, if he really wanted to. So, yeah, there's that. He's awesome. He's a fun dog.
Nick also put out that interesting because K9 failed spin-off show K9 and Company was modeled after Scooby-Doo.
Oh, wow.
So again, I think a lot of them, you know, when I saw that fact, I saw that in there that about K9. I thought, oh, I'm gonna include that because one, I know you're a Doctor Who fan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I knew Nick, even if he wasn't part of the show live, I knew he would, you know, listen to the show and go, oh, you know, maybe he already knew it. I didn't know. And I was like, and I was kind of shocked. I'm like, wow, okay, but that makes sense. You know, Walt Disney, you know, again, Disney does like to hold on to their intellectual property. I mean, Roger Rabbit was probably one of the few times where Disney allowed their characters to go into another movie that wasn't produced by them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Minnie actually made a cameo appearance at the very end when you see all the cartoons together.
But yeah, no, and of course, I mean, a lot of that. I mean, I got it off of the Disney Wiki under fandom, kind of like Wikipedia for Star Wars fans.
Same here for Minnie.
So, and a lot of that last part was under trivia. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
it was really some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And Nick says he remembers that Goofy doing the dog training dose. Don't short with dose and don't short with Pluto.
Oh.
So yeah.
His birthday is September 5th, 1930.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Dang it, Nicole had that too. My bad.
All good.
Just so anyone that wants to know.
It's all good. We're just going with it. Remember, Scott?
Yeah.
We're
We're
just
going with it.
going with the
Go with
flow. We're going with the flow.
Which is actually kind of cool because the fact that it's not September 5th, 1930. I mean, obviously 1930 a long time, but 41 years and 3 days,
Yeah.
something else would have happened, or somebody else was born.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty. All right, I gotta go back and look at the soft album. So I'm not happy we
Guess
have
what?
one of these.
It's
What?
it's on to the other
Oh,
hot diggity
okay.
dog.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
And I made sure that I included one of my favorite Disney animated movies from that age. And
Okay, well, I'm going to start this off correctly this time. Born May 25th, 1932.
Mhm.
Goofy.
Oh boy!
Gosh.
Gosh.
Oh gosh!
Full name. This one shocked me because I didn't know this. But according to this, his full name is Goofy Goof.
Yeah.
People can't hear you. You're not on the microphone, Kim. I can't hear you at all.
Well, I can't run the mouse and do the mic at the same time.
Oh, look, your microphone goes backwards.
Yeah, but
And then you can kind of kick it a little bit that way, which might make an echo with me or whatnot. But hey,
yeah, we don't want to do that.
other names include Dippy Dog, the Goof, George Geef, Gigi Geef, Goofus D Dog, Super Goof, Sport Goofy, GG Goof. What is that on there? Oh, okay. GG Goof. Okay. Goof, Goofy Goof, and Goofball. Voiced by Pinto Colvig from 1932 to 1938. Danny Webb, 1938 to 1941. Again, revoiced by Pinto Colvig, 1942 to 1967. Bob Jackman voiced him in 1951. Jimmy McDonald voiced him in 1960. Hal Smith, 1967 to 1983. With he also revoiced him in 86 through 87. Tony Pope, grab that editor record.
Oh yeah.
He voiced Goofy
This one.
during the Mickey Mouse Disco song "Watch Out for Goofy,"
Yes.
which is on this album,
On this one right
which
here.
is one of my favorite songs. Also Disney Discovery series, Sport Goofy in Soccer Mania. Also, he voiced Goofy in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes, I remember Goofy and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Will Ryan voiced him during DTV Valentine, the Talking Mickey Mouse, Down and Out with Donald Duck, and Totally Minnie. Jack Wagner voiced him in Disney Parks 1983 to 86. Bill Farmer, 1987 to present. Jason Marsden, Me and My Dad DVD storybook. And Hank Azaria, The Simpsons and Plusiversary.
Oh, okay.
He was designed by Art Babbitt, Michael Perez Jr., Frank Webb, and in 2013 revamped by Paul Ruddish. Animators include Art Babbitt, Wolfgang Reitherman, Glenn Keane, Noel Cleary for the Three Musketeers, Ian Harrowell, Donna Brockhop, Alan Fernando, Charlie Lee, Jocelyn Tsai, Rizaldi, sorry about that, misprint in Valencia, Michael Smeaton, and David Watkinson. Also won an award, Annie Award, for voice acting in a television production for Bill Farmer.
Oh, wow.
That's Goofy.
Yeah.
Goofy's history first appeared in Mickey's Review, first released on May 25th, 1932, directed by Wilfred Jackson. This short features Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Horace Collar, and Clarabelle Cow performing on their song and dance show. Mickey and his Game animated shorts by this point routinely featured song and dance numbers. It began as a typical Mickey cartoon at the time, but what would set this short apart from all that had come before was the appearance of a new character whose behavior served as a running gag. Dippy Dog, as he was named by Disney artists, was a member of the audience. He continuously irritated his fellow spectators by noisily crunching peanuts and laughing loudly until two of those fellow spectators knocked him out with their mallets and then did the same lap as he did. The early version of Goofy had other differences with the latter, with latter more developed ones besides the name. He was an old man with white beard, a puffy tail, and no trousers, shorts, or undergarments.
What?
But the short introduced Goofy's distinct laughter. This laughter was provided by Pinto Colvig, a considerably younger Dippy Dog, then appeared in the Whoopie Party, first released September 17th, 1932, as a party guest and a friend of Mickey and his game. Mickey's Service Station, first released on March 16th, 1935, was the first of the classic Mickey, Donald, and Goofy comedy shorts.
Yes.
Goofy next starred in his first solo cartoon, Goofy and Wilbur, directed by Dick Humor, and first released March 17th, 1939. And the 1950s saw Goofy transformed into a family man,
Yes.
going through the trials and tribulations of everyday life, such as marriage, dieting, giving up smoking, and the problems of raising children.
Yep.
Walt Disney himself came up with this idea, hoping it would put personality back into the character, which he felt was lost when Goofy was merely a crowd of extras. Interestingly, Goofy is never referred to as Goofy during this period.
Nope.
While every cartoon continued with the opening text reading Walt Disney Presents Goofy, before each cartoon's title, he was usually called George Keefe in the cartoon's dialogue.
Yep.
A little bit of character or trivia for y'all. Goofy, Donald, and Pluto are the only characters from Mickey Mouse game to have a son instead of a nephew or niece.
Yep.
Mhm.
Goofy has Max as a son. Donald and Daisy have a toddler son. In the 1959 short How to Have an Accident at Work, and Pluto had kids in Pluto's quintuplets and Pluto Jr. Also, Goofy is the only member of the trio to have a confirmed wife.
Yep.
Although Walt Disney has speculated that Mickey and Minnie are, which was mentioned earlier, that they are married off screen. However, they have no children of their own. Mickey's nightmare does not count as it was only a dream at the time.
Yes.
In the 1930s cartoon appearance, Goofy commonly wore a black vest, blue pants, and turtleneck shirt colored either red or orange, white gloves, extra long brown shoes, and a very distinctive hat, either blue or green. This has been the character's iconic look ever since, even though it was seldom featured in cartoons after the 30s. According to biographer Neil Gabler, Walt Disney himself disliked the Goofy cartoons, thinking they were merely stupid cartoons with gags tied together with no larger narrative or emotional engagement, and he stepped backward to the early days of animation. As such, he threatened constantly to terminate the Goofy series, but only continued it to provide make work for his animators. Goofy, Donald, and Mickey make a cameo in the opening concert hall sequence of The Little Mermaid,
Yes.
as King Triton passes them on camera left. They are
Yep.
in the audience with the Mer people.
Yes, they are. They are.
Though Goof is Goofy's official last name, it is rarely used in most of his appearances.
Yes. And then you can see on the screen here that it's a shot of Goofy and Max, and I believe this is the first Goofy movie.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love the Goofy movie.
I do too.
I love it. I love that, as a single parent myself, I love that we have a single parent that I grew up with. You didn't even know. Nobody made a big deal about, at least I didn't think they were making a big deal about Goofy being a single dad, but man, he did it. And I think that's awesome. I think it rocks. I think they were pushing a boundary without pushing a boundary. I think they were showing us something, and they didn't make a big deal out of it at the time. They just went, this is what it is, and go with it. You know? So that's how it's done, people.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, Goofy Goof. Oh, yes.
Always
It's
fun to
always
watch
fun to
in
watch in
gym
Jim's class. Yes.
Yeah, Bottles there is my favorite character. I agree.
Yep.
Megan.
Oh my gosh, yes, my favorite scene, one of my favorite scenes is the Bigfoot scene. Yes, agreed, Isaac, in the Goofy movie.
Megan also.
Who knows?
in the movie.
Kim and I might have to review it.
Yeah, we might.
Actually, let's do this. Okay, if you want Kim and I to review a Goofy movie while Scott's away, say you gotta tell us today in the chat.
Sure.
If you want us to review it, say review it, please, and thank you. Because we're making a lineup for what we're gonna be doing, and we'd like your input.
Yeah.
We're not covering Clarabelle Cal today.
No.
Not today. Although I do adore her.
Yes. See, I told you were making a lineup for when you had to leave.
Review
All right,
it.
we've got two.
Review it.
We've got two. Can we get Isaac and Ubaldo?
Isaac says review it.
Please and thank you.
There it is.
And just to throw this out, this is what I'll do is when I'm back. No, because I've never seen the movie.
You've never seen Goofy movie?
No. I've never seen the Goofy movie. So this is what I'll do for our patrons. I will, once I'm back, I'll watch the movie, and then I will do a special patron-only video of me talking about it, if I like it or whatnot, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
So that when I get back, patrons, be prepared. You're gonna get at least that. And who knows, maybe you guys get some extra little fun stuff while I'm gone.
All right. So
I can have a lot of fun up in Nevada, showing places off and stuff where I grew up.
yeah. All right.
Alright,
So
you
it's
also-
confirmed. We're doing the Goofy movie.
That'll be another. That's like, yep. It's adding to the
Megan,
lineup.
I've not seen a lot of Disney stuff. Okay, just so you know.
Those songs going to be stuck in your head. Just a warning. When you watch it, you'll be singing those songs for a while.
All right, that's fine.
And you're going to want to go to Powerline concert.
It's gonna be
Trust me.
perfect because he's gonna be watching it with his grandkids, and he's like, "Yeah, woo!"
I mean, the thing is, as long as it keeps 2 other songs out of my head, I'll be fine.
Mm-mm.
Because for some reason, every so often, 3 Acres gets stuck in my head.
Green Acres is a place to be. This is the song that does it.
That is the other one.
Goes on and
Okay.
on.
There's actually a
on,
third
my
one too,
friend.
that some stupid purple dinosaur used to sing.
I love you.
No, Megan, it's not next week, but we will be talking at the end of the show today what we will be talking about next week.
Yes.
No, not next week. When Scott's gone.
No. Yeah, Goofy.
Once we start to count down to Scott leaving, and then you'll know. And we will find out hopefully tomorrow or the day after when that's going to happen. Fail Dad, LOL, you're watching it. Ha! We'll see. Don't mean I want to watch it with you. Not with your noisy bunch.
You could probably get them interested in it.
Yeah, duct tape.
No, you don't want to duct tape the grandkids.
You guys just
Well,
picture.
bet.
You guys just picture Scott's pretty much going to be like Goofy, but in animated form, doing all
That's
that.
okay. The grandkids are going to also get to enjoy Clone Wars while I'm gone, while I'm up there.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Clone Wars with them.
Yeah.
When I get them interested in Star Wars somehow, one way or another. I've got my
Go
job.
for it.
For another, where they're gonna get you,
Getcha.
gonna get you.
Getcha.
I know.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Yeah, they can do it.
oh, we're going to.
Yeah,
going
we're
to.
going to review the movie.
Please leave. Okay, pull.
No,
All right.
stay
Oh
right
boy.
there.
Oh, right there.
Oh boy. Or should I say fooey? Should we get on to the next?
Yes.
She wants me to leave now.
Can you please bring up evolution of Donald Duck, please? Okay, so real quick, I am so excited that I'm reviewing my what I would consider adopted grandma and Jennifer's late grandma, Grandma Margaret's favorite character, the problem child, as Walt Disney called him, Mr. Donald Duck. You know, Donald Duck, his original name was actually Donald Fauntleroy Duck. Fauntleroy is a reference to his sailor hat. He was born, or first appearance is June 9th, 1934. Again, and that was inside the Wise Little Hen. I have a lot of fun facts about Donald, and I adore him for these things. Fun fact, he has his name on the Walk of Fame as well as with a Mickey Mouse. He actually, this is amazing. Sorry to all those who are Mickey Mouse fans. Donald actually has the most appearances in films than any other Disney character and is the most published character in the world besides superheroes. Okay, yes, that duck right there, you guys, no joke. He has over 100. I know it was like over 100. No, over 190. Like shorts, between shorts and movies, it's over 190. A big reason for that is because during the wartime era, Minnie and Mickey were kind of more quiet. Okay, you know, Donald really represented a lot of patriotism. He there's stuff that he did with like the Coast Guard, with the Navy. You see him in a lot of wartime shorts versus everybody else. So Donald really did a lot for us. Oh, I love this, Megan. That's a good, yeah. It's rare times it happens to watch, Donald and Mickey banter. Yeah. Again, that's why they call him the prom child.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Donald is again. He was the only one to appear as. Can you push up the photo of him with the Walk of Fame as well as the mascot? I love this. Anybody who truly knows me, Jennifer knows me. I kind of have a love for a college team because of somebody else in my past life, but I didn't stop loving that team because they're no longer there. This is so neat. So Donald Duck is the only film and TV cartoon character to appear as a mascot for a major university. He is part of the University of Oregon, the Oregon Ducks. I absolutely adore him. And that right there is also the photo with him in the Walk of Fame.
Yes.
Walk of Fame, Oregon Ducks.
We'll talk later, sir.
No, we won't because it's my dad's favorite team, so I don't like them.
So I really do. I really adore Donald. Even though I think what I like about Donald is that while we have Mickey, who is this Mickey and Minnie, who are more like wholesome and stuff, I feel like Donald really captures people about when it comes to, sometimes we just like get flustered. And I think Donald can show us that. Because when we get flustered, we feel like Donald. You know what I mean? We're like,
Yes.
you get that inside you. So, what is it about cartoon ducks that steal the show? I prefer. Oh yeah, true. I love them.
I have to agree with that one too.
I do too. I have to agree with it.
There is another photo. If you want to pull it up, because I want to talk about those too. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm so excited about this photo. This photo is the Duck family. Let me explain who is there. So you have Donald in the middle. You have Daisy Duck. We also have Coot, Goose, and the Gander families. They're Scottish. Their family's actually Scottish. They're part of the clan McDuck. Of course, you also have the nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. What I really like about this is so interesting to me about Donald Duck and his family. So, when we're watching him and Mickey Mouse in the Duck, in his Donald Duck shorts, he has Huey, Dewey, Louie as his nephews. And you're watching DuckTales, it's Scrooge with the nephews, and Donald's the other uncle that comes to visit. So I also want to say that I think even though he gets flustered, like, again, we get flustered in real life, and I think that's what I like about him. But like, he still loves his nephews and things like that. So
True.
Love him. Speaking of the DuckTales, next slide, please. I know it's coming. So this is some of the many shorts that Donald was in. Again, he has over 190 throughout those years. Again, a big reason for that is because he really did take over the wartime era. There was not a lot going on in animated films, but Donald was a busy duck. Some of my favorites is Chef, is when he was Chef Donald. I love the camping one with him and Goofy and Donald. He also is one of my favorite Halloween ones, which is really cool. So yeah. Next, please. Oh, I just love this. I wanted to talk about him and Daisy. Again, I really do adore them. Again, they are a totally different couple than Donald and Minnie.
Donald and Minnie?
I mean, Minnie and... It's been a long day. Minnie,
I know it has.
Nikki.
It's
My
all good.
bad. Everybody, if you're just showing in now, or if you're not here in the chat, listening to this on Spotify, Nicole has had a long day and a lot of technology issues, so it's jumbled up my brain. But I absolutely adore this photo of Donald.
Wait a minute.
See,
It's
they
jumbled up-
are.
It's jumbled up your brain?
We'll talk about it later.
Uh-oh.
Next.
Are you a spy too?
Next. Okay, so if you could pull that one up, you can see play the where's Donald game here. So this of course is from DuckTales, and you also get Darkwing Duck in there too. I had to because again you can see all the characters from DuckTales. I grew up with DuckTales. I know Isaac, another kitty sighting. I absolutely love the DuckTales. I love the fact that they also included the Scottish heritage in that photo with the clan. And I love DuckTales. I can remember when Disney Plus started. I remember telling Jeeper, we get to watch DuckTales again. Like this is like my childhood. Like I watched DuckTales and I watched Bozo, and DuckTales was a big part of that. So
Yeah, DuckTales is my favorite cartoon.
Oh my
I
god.
had to watch the movies and everything.
Me too. Yeah, we both did. We didn't know each other then, but we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, did you just say you watched Bozo?
Yes, I did.
WGN.
I did too.
Yes. We are Chicagoan. I mean,
Yeah.
we're Illinois girls,
What?
okay?
But you gotta realize one thing. On cable, because we got WGN. Yeah, that was like an early morning. It was like, oh yeah, watch Bozo. I mean, I even watched it.
Well, okay, so you would get up and you would watch like an episode. It was either, I don't know if it was Bozo first and then DuckTales, or if it was DuckTales and Bozo. So you get up, you're getting ready for school, and you're watching.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. You're eating breakfast, and guess what I'm watching?
Yeah. Any Illinois kid in the 80s, early 90s, they know about Bozo.
Yeah.
And the cool part is once WGN, just like TBS from Atlanta, once they went on cable, they became national.
Yeah, they did.
And a lot of what you guys were getting, locally for a long time, also became a national thing for a lot of kids growing up. So I mean, it was really kind of cool in a way.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, and then for fun fact for those who remember, when you won the grand prize game, you got to go to Walt Disney World. And little me wanted to win it. Dang it. I wanted to win it. I wanted to go to Disney World. And I didn't fully understand that ABC, of course, was, owned by Disney. I didn't know. I had no idea. I just knew that I loved Bozo and I loved Disney and I wanted to go to Disney. Yes, I love DuckTale comics. Love it. I've got a few comics.
So did you ever go and get on the show?
No, I was too little.
My mom tried and never
right,
got
you know how hard
to
it
get
was.
in.
Yeah, there was that was a waiting list. I never got no.
Yeah,
way.
no, I mean,
not even close.
We had kind of the same thing. I don't remember the full. I'd have to go look it up again. But there was a thing up in Oregon that we had in Portland. We were like 3 miles away from Portland. That was the same type of thing, early morning, but wasn't a clown. It was some dude with a jacket full of buttons and drove a ship that was all the cartoons in the morning while you got ready for school. And I wanted so many times to go on that, but it was like, yeah, by the time you got done with the show, I would miss school because we'd have to drive back. And my mom, I know she tried one time. I think she tried one time, and yeah, the waiting list was crazy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
I want to add a few more things before I move on. Donald Duck was created by Dick Lundy and Walt Disney. Just want to make sure I include that. And I have some show and tell with this. I got this in the past week, and I'm so excited. When I saw it, I knew that I had to have it because I'm also going to have something for my next character that is identical to this. But
nice.
Wonderful World of Knowledge. And there's Donald. Like, this is just him. I love it. I love this. I love this. I love this. This is
it's kind of like they're like
guys.
Disney's version of like an encyclopedia, except for it was a lot better looking at because it had more pictures.
Of course, Donald would be the goofball. Okay, of course he's the goofball.
Of course,
he's the goofball. I'm glad he's at least feeding the monkey a banana there.
Yeah.
He's just the goofball, and I absolutely love him. I love this.
Look awesome.
At this is for you, Scott. Look who he's giving an
Baloo.
For those who did miss it last week, go back and watch it. Scott's one of his favorites is Mr. Baloo.
Yeah.
And so I just knew when I saw this book and the next one that I had to have it. There's two of my favorites. Yes. Sorry, my My fingers aren't really pretty. Yeah, I love Donald. And this is a good one. This is a good one. I think everyone will appreciate this one. Look at that. Donald looking actually sweet, you guys. He's actually looking sweet. With Bambi and Flower. It's just
and Isaac's right. It was our real life wiki.
Yeah.
Yes. I preferred all of this older stuff to hold. Oh, we already talked about him, but that's okay. I'm gonna pull him up anyways.
There's
Mr. Pluto. I love these things. You know, for those who don't know, you know, and I know Jennifer can attest to this. A lot of people who know, you know, Walt Disney was really into education. Okay, he was way about diversity. And when they put up these warnings now, it's like almost a slap in the face, because it's like, no, Walt wanted people to know that that there were other countries, that there are other cultures. He wanted to celebrate. And Donald was included in that celebration of celebrating other cultures and things. It wasn't a slap in the face. It's wanting to celebrate. So my 2 cents. And I adore him. So anywho, well, I'm excited. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and, if you want to put me back up, I will go ahead and start talking about, I'll show this first, introducing my next character, who came slightly later. She originally showed up as Donna. Hello, like in 1934, but she really had her birthday in 1940. Her name is Miss Daisy Duck, but I'll show you guys this really cool book real quick. Again, this is number 2, Disney's Wonderful World of Knowledge, and I just adore Daisy. Daisy is a fashionista. She is sassy, and I like her sassiness. I am naturally kind of sassy. If my dad's in the chat, he might be able to tell y'all. But for now, we'll just pretend that I may not be. No, it's not true.
Oh yeah.
But Daisy is I just love this book, because again, there's other things about Daisy in here. You get to also see Huey and Dewey.
Yes.
This book is so neat. Again, more illustrations from these wonderful the beautiful artistry of the Disney animators. Oh, here's Huey, Dewey, Louie. Just to give them as a, because if you know about Daisy, at one point they kind of look up to her kind of like an aunt more than they do a mom. Oh, this is just funny. Can you all just see that?
Yeah.
And of course she's mad with him. Of course.
Oh yeah.
He does things. Oh, I found a picture for you, Kim.
Yes.
And Isaac. Again, these books are so wonderful. If you get an opportunity to check these out, please do. Oh, I love this. See, Daisy taking care of Donald, and of course he doesn't want to be in bed. Of course. Of course. No. This is just like him. I don't want to be in bed.
Yeah, exactly.
This is just a wonderful, wonderful book. I just thought this would also be so great because I don't know. I just felt it would be. So, anywho, on with the show. Let me go ahead and get some more information for you guys. Again, Daisy. Oh, there's a little bit of the evolution of Daisy Duck. Again, she was designed by Carl Banks, just like Donald was. Her first appearance again was as Donna Duck in 1937, but she really came in when it came to Mr. Duck Steps Out in 1940, which I will discuss here in just a few minutes. She was developed by Jack King and Frank Tashlin. One of her favorite things to say was, well, aren't you a lucky duck? Meaning Donald. Trying to think here. And she's only been in 11 short films between 1940 and 1954. And then, of course, she had her big comeback in Mickey's Christmas Carol, which, again, you'll be hearing more of us talking about later. She is a close friend of both Minnie Mouse, because she's besties with her, and friend of Claire Bell Cow. She is very, her and Donald have quite the relationship. Very, very interesting. Can you show the next slide? Let me see what that is. Oh, I love it. Okay. Daisy. I love Daisy because of fashion. Okay, you guys. The first one, as you can see on your left, that's actually her as Donna before they changed her name officially to Daisy. And I love her when she's just dressing up, the big bows, the different dresses, and she's just fancy. She's fun. I love her. Next. And her shoes. No wonder I like high heels. Oh, this is definitely more classic Daisy. You know, again, that big, beautiful bow with the bangle on her wrist and the poofy sleeves. Daisy. That's our Daisy. She's sassy. You can just see her and she's sassy. Okay, if you could blow that up, please.
Yeah.
So Mr. Duck steps out. Is her first official appearance as
Daisy.
As Daisy. Okay. The thing is about this movie or short, I don't know if you're able to push that out a little more. It was very controversial at the time. This short really pushed the spectrum. Sorry, not spectrum, the border. They really were testing out really more or less like, was this for young kids? Were these for adults? You know?
Yeah.
Because Daisy and Donald, like something, you know, he hurts himself and he goes through all this stuff. You know, he's going through trauma where he doesn't remember her, but she's going through physically stuff that, how do I want to say it? She goes through like anorexia. She goes through all this other stuff that she just goes through a lot. She really does. She goes through a lot. It's very controversial. And but as an adult, I can appreciate it because it's like, yeah, we've all been there. We've all been sad. We've all been depressed. We've all wanted to you know, we all have those moments as adults. And you know, maybe it was just marketed wrong. I don't know. But it was, I'm pretty sure that was this one. Pretty sure this was the controversial one. I hope this was it. I hope I did that right. I'm second guessing myself. It's been a hard day. It was Mr. Duck steps out. Yes, that was the controversy. Anywho, thoughts on Miss Daisy Duck?
Okay, I have a couple things for Daisy and Donald.
That'd be great.
A couple things to add.
Go ahead, absolutely. As I'm looking for something, I'll let you go ahead and speak it.
Okay, but on Daisy, her birthday is June 7th, 1940.
Yep, 1940, yep.
Okay, for Donald, a couple of facts about Donald. Walt Disney loved Donald, personality and everything, but his wife really did not like Donald Duck at all. She didn't like his voice, so therefore she never really cared for Donald Duck. And and his first appearance was in The Wise Little Hen, and his birthday was just this past June 9th, 1934.
Correct. Yep.
His birthday.
Yep. I know, I'm just like going back.
And also, a fact was Walt Disney wanted to get Goofy, Donald in the picture because Mickey was becoming such an icon that he couldn't act a certain way because people expected him to be, the leader, and so he couldn't cuss or get mad, and stuff. So that is the reason why Pluto and Goofy came about, to help express some of the stuff that Mickey could not do.
It's interesting because then I just feel like, Walt Disney was just trying to show us various expressions, like how we really feel. That's why I said sometimes I really can really understand Daisy, because I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit, I can be a little sassy. I like high heels. I like the little poof she does once in a while. I like certain things that she does. And yes, Minnie has her own fashion, y'all. Okay, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me, I love the classic polka dots. But there's something about Daisy that just
Oh,
makes
yeah.
it special.
Oh, she can handle Donald, so that's always a good
Well,
thing.
and that's another exactly. She can handle Donald.
Yeah,
She
she
can.
puts Donald in his place. She's just like, oh, Donald.
Oh, Donald.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and I think people can relate to that a little bit more. Like,
Oh,
who
yeah.
has the perfect everything all put together? Because
Mhm.
Donald and Daisy are not perfect, and you see that.
Yeah.
You know, they'll create things for Minnie and Mickey, but Donald and Daisy just naturally, they're like me. It's like junk just happens, technology happens, you know, things just happen, and you're just gonna do it.
Yeah. My Aunt Lucy reminds me of Daisy,
Yeah.
and my Uncle Bob reminds me of Donald. So those two, they were used to cracking me up because they would
Oh, there we
just
go.
be like,
Oh.
here she
Sorry,
is.
I
Like,
was doing
Bob.
phone editing real quick, and
You're good. Thank you.
like, let's see if I can get this bigger. No, but yeah, Daisy. I mean, she completes Donald. I mean,
Mhm.
you got they. Well, I mean, it's just like Minnie completes Mickey. You know, without them, I mean, I think they're different characters, and yeah, I mean, they're just for me. It's again, it's one of those things where it's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy.
Yeah, that's what
You know,
that's what I was just gonna say. You think of Donald, you have Daisy. You think of Daisy, you think of Mickey, you think of Minnie. They're just a pair.
right.
Right.
They've always been a pair.
Mhm.
Yeah. And she's kind of like a step parent, you know, a little bit because
Make
she's
sure you shut the
stepping that
water
role
off.
because Donald is helping to raise his nephews, so she's helping right along
Right.
with him. So
Yeah.
I have it Christmas time. It's
Lucky
wonderful.
duck.
Yeah.
Right.
A couple.
Lucky duck. Like
Yes, and I would recommend it to anybody.
I'll
If you
send
had
this
to
out.
choose between Halloween and Christmas, I guess it depends on which one do you like the most. But Christmas time is a very magical time to go.
Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, I would definitely say like go at Christmas time,
Yeah.
but it would be cool to be at both because I mean, especially nowadays, you know, during Halloween, you'd probably have
Well, they
night-
have tons of characters out and about during
Yeah.
their parties and stuff. I've heard that you usually have to go 2 days just to see all the
Wow.
characters that they offer.
wow.
makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. That would, you know, 2 days definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's my last photo, you think?
Yeah, that was the last one that came in.
And we get to round out the 8, both 7 and 8 with Kim. I'm so
Kim, you
excited
finished it.
because I threw in some extra photos for you, Kim, because these two mischievous had to be included in our 8. They
Oh,
had
is Isaac back? Isaac had to go move his sprinkler. So is Isaac back?
I hope
Isaac, don't get
is,
wet.
because he's gonna love this.
I know. That's why I'm like, ugh. Hurry up, Isaac.
Yeah.
Move the sprinkler.
Oh,
This is my grandpa's favorite too.
Well,
Chip
what's
and
not to love about these two mischievous? Like they're just
This guy's his personality to a T.
All ready.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready because these two are my favorites too. And we are looking at Chip and Dale, the Disney Chickmunks. Love them. Love them. They were actually, their birth date is, I had this pulled up, but you know, we're doing this
It
live.
says 1943.
Was April 2nd, 1943 was their birth date. And as kind of a little bit of information, yes, they are the antagonist to Donald Duck.
yes, they are. I left you a little nugget in your photos with that too.
So they do antagonize Donald Duck.
Oh yeah.
So, and the thing that I noticed that their animator
There it is.
and designer. Yep. There they are, antagonizing Donald Duck.
No,
Yes.
no, Megan, we're behaving this week. We're talking about the animated Chip.
Oh,
and
hey,
Dale.
Megan, save that. We will bring that up. We'll talk about that at the end because something happened with Kim when she was looking stuff up.
Yes. Well, we'll discuss
You
that
gotta include the
very end.
word Disney, okay? When you're
Yeah.
looking at that.
Disney Chippendale.
So, but anyway, their animator and designer was the same, Bill Justice. They were actually voiced by Nora Cochran, 43, Desi Flynn, and Norma Swank Haviland from 51 to 60, and then from by Tress McNeil and Corey Burton from 1988 to present. And let me pop up my other screen here that I've got. I have. Oh, come on.
Come on, Kim.
Work with me here.
Please get your.
Please get your shit together.
Yes.
It's okay, Kim. That should have been me earlier.
I already played it for myself earlier.
Okay. Now I'm not able to do this. I may have to do it off my phone.
How adorable are they? Oh my
They're
gosh.
I love them. I love them. So,
You got it, Kim, because we can help too if you need. Just let us know.
well, I had everything up. Now I can't get it to work for me.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh,
thanks,
look how
Isaac.
adorable they are. Oh, Isaac's back. Isaac, yay. Yes, we're excited you came back.
Yes, we
Oh,
are now.
we'll go back through the photos. You want to
Yes.
go back the other way, Scott, and he can see the evolution? He'll be
Yes,
so
the
happy.
evolution of Chip and Dale.
There we go.
Yes. All right, I've got it. I've got it on my. I'll just have to use my phone because I can't use my tablet. I can't get it on my tablet.
Whoa.
I'll have to use my phone. My phone will come in handy. So
I think that's from the new movie.
That is from the new
Yes,
movie.
it
I
is.
wanted to have the brand new one.
So, and they appeared in short films such as the Chip and Dale series and various others. We all know they did. My favorite, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
I agree with you, Sam. That was one of my favorites. That's how I got introduced to Chippendale.
Yeah.
I never knew that they had ones, with Donald until I really started digging in when I started liking Walt Disney, that there was a lot. And I was like, you know what? It makes sense.
Yep.
But that's how I got introduced as their Rescue Rangers.
And it says they are also just a little bit of history here. I'll go ahead and it says they're are known for their high-pitched speech, glutinous appetites, and
Me too.
penchant for mischief, typically at the expense of others. Chip can be identified by his black chocolate chip nose and his joined front teeth, whereas Dale has a larger red nose, two adjacent front teeth, and a tuft of hair on the top of the head. Chip is the more logical and cunning of the two, and Dale the more dim-witted and carefree. Yeah, that's him. Though the duo got their start as adversaries to Mickey Mouse's dog Pluto, they would become even more infamous as, like I said, arch rivals of Donald Duck. I mean, they're always tormenting Donald Duck.
Mhm.
And it says, unlike most of the Mickey Mouse characters, Chip and Dale act very much like average chipmunks. They live in normal trees, typically in a backyard or forest, and spend most of their time gathering and storing food, particularly acorns, which is their favorite.
Mhm.
Their affinity for food often drives them to steal from others. Yes.
Mhm.
Which is a regular point of contention between the Chickmunks and their arch nemesis Donald Duck. Chip, or Chipper, as referred to by Dell, is the brains of the duo, thus is shown to be clever, fearless, somewhat bossy, unlike his best friend. He is a quick thinker when dealing with Donald. Chip shows to be much more of a threat than Dell, both mentally and physically. He is also no nonsense and becomes easily frustrated with Dell's incompetence in Rescue Rangers. Chip wears a fedora and sheepskin bomber jacket. Chip constantly thinks about being on duty to the point where he is thought to not know how to be fun because of such. Dell's blundering causes him nothing but headaches. So, yeah. And then a little bit about Dell. Dell is more lazy, laid back, and accident prone. Yes. His bumbling is often the cause of misfortune for Chip, which usually leads to Dell being punished. Dell is more likely to become endangered, forcing Chip to come to his rescue. In Chip and Dell Rescue Rangers, Dell wears a Hawaiian shirt, possibly to show how relaxed his personality is. He gets along easier with Monterey Jack and Zipper than Chip. So, but yes, I love Chip and Dale. Oh man, I love it, especially when they antagonize Donald.
I think one thing I've noticed, especially getting ready for all this, I feel like they had probably the most change.
Yeah.
If you look at the beginning, Dale does not have the red nose and the big chunk of hair.
Nope.
They look more identical versus all of a sudden later when they really start getting their characteristics, that's when you really got to see some character development, both physically and in their character build and their personalities. And that really shines through. And I think that's why they included certain physical features the way they did, because they wanted to, for their personality to shine through even further.
Yeah.
And I think that was very genius of the animators when they started getting deeper into the character development, that they took that into consideration. So you get to really see the difference.
Yep.
Definitely.
And
can you bring up the Rescue Ranger?
Scott, you forgot the Rescue Rangers. Oh, you didn't forget. We want to see you again. Please.
I want to show you something for people who might not know.
This one or the other one?
This one.
Okay,
one's
that
good
one.
too.
Okay, the group one.
Yeah.
Gadget, I love her.
Okay, Chip and Dale in this picture. One inspiration by the animators, Magnum PI.
Yep.
And the other one, inspiration, was Indiana Jones.
Woo woo! Which is coming out next week in theaters. Woo woo!
And I know some people wonder, are they brothers? Are they, cousins? Who are they to one another? And I just found this online. It says Chip and Dale creator Bill Justice confirmed in his autobiography, Justice for Disney, in 1992, that Chip and Dale are simply little brothers.
It's interesting. You said little brother. So we're like,
Yeah.
Where's the big brother then? Where's the big brother?
Maybe they just act like little brothers would do.
Right. Maybe.
That's what I took out of it, that they act like little kids.
Yeah.
They're always getting into things, aggravating Donald, just like kids do with their parents.
Now I'm gonna have the song stuck in my head. I don't know what's worse, ducked like a hurricane, DuckTales, or this song, this theme song.
Well, for me, it's always DuckTales, but
they got very creative. They had really good writers.
yes.
Man, we had really cool childhoods. I just want to say it.
We did.
Yeah.
It was cheese and a mouse.
80s and 90s kids had it all.
Yeah. 80s and 90s kids, we had it. You're right.
Yeah.
That's
As it says, when I realized that Monterey Jack was cheese and a mouse who likes cheese, I thought they were so clever.
that was clever.
Yeah.
Smart.
And one picture I didn't show because it was not in the spot. You guys gotta realize we were getting done with, literally watching Row going, oh, we got 5 minutes to showtime.
Yeah.
And that was 5 o'clock on the top, or 8 o'clock Eastern. And it's like,
And then I was dealing with all my technical issues.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I want to show you from here because it was there. And I didn't
Yeah.
show it in the
Here they
beginning.
are.
Yep. That's the 8.
That is the 8.
The
Yep.
excellent 8.
And yeah, before we move on here, we had a couple questions. First of all, Wayne, you aren't talking about Chip and Dale dancers.
Okay. Let's
Please talk that up.
Does that have to go with Magic Mike?
You all bring up. They were in Magic Mike, right? All right, Kim, give me your. Let's get your.
Okay. So before showtime, I was talking to Scott and I says, I have to clarify that it's the animated Disney Chip and Dale and not the Chip and Dale dancers. Like, I knew somebody was going to bring up Chip and Dale dancers.
Get on to the Disney question, or not Disney. Well, it is a Disney question, but on to the indie question. Megan has, who is singing indie preview day or premiere day? I'm not.
I'm hoping to see it within the day or within the weekend of it.
Yeah, not I don't. I'm still up in there. The only reason I'm gonna go is for John Williams.
Yeah.
And I saw some really cool stuff that came out about John Williams. So I'm like, oh my God.
That's the only reason why I would go is because of John Williams.
Chip and Dale dance.
But
I want to add a
Yeah.
real quick Walt Disney quote or two before we unveil our stuff for next week.
Okay.
I know that Jennifer was doing some earlier, but I kind of want to add a few. And that is one, if you can dream it, you can do it, which is what he did with his characters. Whatever you do it well, do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back and see you do it again. And they will want to bring others and show them how well you do what you do. And I think that's just what Walt did and his animators did when it came to these characters. They just did them very well. And they knew, their artistry back then was so wonderful and beautiful. And you were doing it by hand. And it's just, there's something different when you do it with your hand versus on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful artistry. Beautiful job by these wonderful various animators that we have talked about tonight. We know that we missed Clarabelle Cow. We know that there was other ones like Pete and things.
Oh, yeah.
But we also know that we can always talk about them another day. We just really wanted to focus in on these particular 8 for tonight because they're really technically, well, most of them. We know that Pete's also part of the OGs, but he can be another time.
Yeah.
And as you guys all know, Kim and I will be talking about Pete because we'll talk about Goof Troop now. Because of you guys, Goofy movie. Sorry, I want to say Goofy movie because of you guys here in this chat today.
Yep.
Well,
Right?
it was a good show. It was fun.
It's fun.
I think we all had great information. I know I learned a lot. Despite even the little homework I did with Goofy and Pluto, I learned a lot about them and learned a lot about all the characters. And that's the cool thing about is doing stuff like this is there is a lot of trivia. Especially on the Disney Wiki thing, there's a lot of trivia in there. And yeah, did I pick it all? No, I didn't pick it all because
There's just too much
there's
of
not there's too
Disney
much.
Wiki to choose from.
But the nice part is if you ever revisit again and you know which ones you picked before, you can pick the other ones later.
Right. It's true.
But that's what makes it fun because sometimes it's like, well, if Nicole, with and you, Kim, and also obviously Jennifer, if we all even say switch them up, who knows what we would pull out
Yeah.
for each of the different characters if we were doing them differently.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it cool is that you could do this again and switch up the characters for even do the same, like 5 years from now, do a redo and then okay, we're gonna switch up the characters, and this is gonna have this, this, and this, and see what someone else pulls out. You know.
Oh yeah.
You never know. I mean, it's cool.
Yep.
But next week, I get the break. I get the week off. I get a break.
We get the practice
Maybe-
of what is coming.
Maybe. And who knows, guys? You don't know, but maybe this is my last show today. We don't know yet. I mean, I could have to be flying, getting to Nevada quick ASAP because Hannah could get her information and find out she's having surgery end of 1 month from now, and I gotta get up there now.
That's true.
So it could happen. This could be my last show. Who knows? We don't know.
Nope.
Don't know until we get there. But next week, we got a lineup for you without Scott.
Yes.
Mhm.
We, Nicole and I, with special guest, as you can see, Hannah. Jennifer's going to be back with us.
Yay!
Moon Girl.
Yes.
And Lisa from Padawans and
Also Tina.
Mhm.
Tina.
and Tina. Also Tina. And then Marisha from Padawans and Princesses is going to join us for a ladies' night discussing the animated Disney princess. No, we're not going to include Pixar. We're just going to do animated.
And you'll all understand as to why later. So be patient with us because Kim and I have got some fun stuff up our sleeves while Scott is away.
Yes, we do.
As Hannah says, she highly doubts it, but Megan already wants me out. So we'll just make it. Hey guys, this is my final show for the rest of the year. Have fun.
No, because we do have to talk about American Graffiti.
Yeah.
Besides that, I am totally looking forward to next week. I'm
probably
excited
gone,
for all of
Jackie.
our guests. I'm excited because we have some fun stuff planned, and I'm very excited. Y'all will see. It's gonna be a fun time.
Okay.
I
Hannah.
took it from your profile, Hannah. Thank
Mm.
you.
Change your Twitter page. It's a good photo of you, so shut up.
Yes, it's a beautiful photo of her.
Mhm.
So, anyhow, fun times next week. So come back, visit us. It's gonna be a girls' night, and it's gonna be a great time. Going to be great. Trust me.
It's great.
I want to be in chat.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. And just so everybody knows, I just want everybody to know this. Pretty much when I'm gone, I am shutting off all notifications on every social media thing I have. I will disappear from this earth while I'm gone.
You will not.
Yeah,
I will be
I plan
testing
on it.
you.
I plan on it. It's all good, BYT.
It's all good.
And Nick just said the Hawaiian shirt is to look like Magnum PI
It
for
was,
Chippendale.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it was great. That's not going to happen.
Exactly. Thank you, Hannah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, my grandkids are going to kill me.
All right. So yeah,
No.
so join us next week. Kim and I have some
Yep.
fun stuff planned for next Tuesday, and we're excited for what's coming. We're very
I know,
excited.
I actually thought about putting up the green screen here again, just so we could put something on the back of it, and I'll just sit behind playing video games. Have my headphones on for my Xbox, and
You're gonna have to be moderating.
Yeah.
I'm in all the chats throughout the week. I just don't say
You
nothing.
got called dramatic, Scott. He's kind of like
Yeah,
a
there we go.
Duck, isn't
There we
he?
go. Let's go get a drink. Exactly. But no, next week should be a great show. I can't wait. Can't wait for you girls to take it over and have fun.
Yep. Kim and I were like, yeah, we're just there. We're so there. Except I need to like send you all the photos like between now and Sunday, not like
Yeah, Kim don't
Right.
know how to do that.
2 days before.
Kim don't know how to do that.
Mhm.
We'll get there. It's all good. She was practicing tonight. I saw.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was letting her do it, you know.
So
Mhm.
Yes, I was stated earlier, Magnum and Indiana Jones are little brothers.
They are.
Yeah.
there you go.
Exactly. You know,
All right.
the thing about it with me and my daughter is if we don't give each other crap, we think we were pissed off at each other.
Yeah.
That's how it rolls with us. But anyways, it has been fun. It's been a blast. Jennifer, where can everybody find you at?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Just type in Disney Boardwalk. And for Facebook, type in Peace Love Disney, and that's where you can find me.
And
Awesome
Nicole.
page. Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like half of admin with this one at
Yeah.
Peace Love Disney on Facebook, which is an awesome page. Okay, you guys.
I
check
agree.
out
It is awesome.
It's amazing. It's just a lot of fun pictures and trivia and all this jazz. And of course, I am Peace Love of Fandoms. I mean, hello, Disney Fandoms, because I love many fandoms. On Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
And real quick, what you got coming up this week?
Me,
Yeah.
ladies' night. Oh, and the Red 5 Tavern is this Friday. So come back and check us out. It's going to be an interesting week. Eleonora finally returns, but she's going to return to some very sad news.
Yeah, I've got to watch. 2
Eleonora is
episodes.
probably going to want Gandor, if you know who I'm talking about, on a silver platter, because she's going to receive some really bad news this week, like double the bad news. And it's just not going to
Oh,
be.
I'm behind. I'm 2 episodes behind right now on that, so I gotta get caught up.
I
So
know what
check
she's
out the
talking
Red
I
about.
know,
Tavern. We
figured out
return
one.
this Friday night, and Dungeon Master Aaron will be actually up this week. So excited.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
awesome.
excited, but I'm sad all at the same time. It's hard to explain how I'm supposed to be feeling about it.
Yes. I
Excited to
know.
be returning, very sad what I'm entering back into and trying to figure it
Yes.
out.
Yep.
And until next week, where I'll be off, we are User Views on Scott.
I'm Kim.
I'm Nicole. And our
I'm
guest,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
And have a great week.
And a great weekend.
Be kind to everyone. Peace.
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 Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.